Hey, what up, Long Beach? Happy holidays and welcome back to the show, your weekly 5-minute rundown of all the top Long Beach sports stories.
The show is brought to you by the Long Beach Post, and it's hosted by us, Mike and JJ of the562.org. And hey, we're talking about winter previews.
That's right. Local high school basketball, soccer, wrestling, and water polo are about to start their league schedules this month and then early next month, and we are getting ready.
Well, we're excited for boys basketball next week at the St. John Bosco Braves Winter Tournament. We'll feature Long Beach Poly, St. Anthony, and Compton, our three top basketball teams. Very excited for our first look at Peyton Watson this year, the junior superstar for the Jackrabbits. Came into the year with just one start under his belt in his varsity career at Poly, but a boatload of scholarship offers. He was on the USA basketball team, and he definitely looks like a junior we're going to have a lot of fun covering for the next 2 years.
He definitely looks like a junior, but he also looks like a natural team leader. And I think that's going to be the toughest challenge for him because clearly he's got the talent. The best college basketball coaches in the nation think that he's got the talent to play at the next level, but can he also develop into a leader for a team that only brings back 3 starters?
That is going to be the challenge for him. We're excited to see how he handles it. On the girls' side for basketball, we're definitely excited to see Long Beach Poly as well. Both Poly programs in Division I, the only school in Long Beach where that's the case. The girls, the 10-time defending league champions, and off to a great start so far. They won their first game 57-27, relying on the defense we expect to be their hallmark this season, but they're not the only good team in town. Milliken and Lakewood and St. Anthony all in the upper divisions, all with big-time players, including Lakewood's reigning MVP of the league, Asia Jordan.
And if we're talking basketball, we also have to mention the St. Anthony Saints boys basketball program. Fifth-year coach Alan Cavanis has brought them from the lower divisions all the way back up to Division I. They are reloaded. They are not rebuilding after graduating a bunch of seniors who were instrumental in that improvement, and they look great this year.
They absolutely did. A great start to the season for them. They're off to a 7-0 slate so far. They won the Rise Williams Pack Shores tournament, which is really the first big result we've seen for any of the Long Beach teams so far this year. They also beat Bishop Montgomery, the defending league champions in the Del Rey League. So the Saints definitely staking their claim as being for real in this season.
The soccer season last year, boys and girls in the Moore League, may be one of the most historically significant seasons ever. On the girls' side, you had Milliken winning their first Moore League title since before the players on this team were born.
Yeah, it was 1991. The last time they won it outright was 85. I mean, it's been an absolutely crazy time for the Rams, and they come back with high hopes to defend as well in this season, but they're going to have the Poly Jackrabbits and Wilson Bruins hot on their heels. Those 3 teams have won every league championship going back about 2 decades, so we're expecting a fierce 3-team battle in the Moore League.
Cutler at Poly, Harper at Wilson. These kids have been in these battles against each other, and we're going to see how much they rely on that physicality in these rivalries and how much they try to utilize the new turf fields here in Long Beach to play the beautiful game. That beautiful game helped Wilson boys and the Cabrillo boys also make history last year. The Wilson boys won their first league title in 12 years, and the Cabrillo boys won the first CIF state boys soccer title in city history.
That's pretty cool. Obviously, both teams with a lot of talent back. Very excited to see the race between those squads. But let's talk about the other sports going on in the winter. It's not all basketball and soccer. We've got a full preview up at the562.org of girls water polo as well, with a look at every team. Wilson, in the 20 years that the Moore League has had girls water polo, the Bruins have only not won the league title twice. We expect them to win it this year. They've got a number of good players back, including their goalie, Zoe Seebach, who was very impressive as a freshman last year. And this Bruins team is trending up.
For Moore League Wrestling, it's about the Milliken Rams, and that's pretty much been the end of the story. The boys are trying to win their 9th straight Moore League title. The girls are trying to win every Moore League title since girls wrestling has been added to the Moore League since 2011. They've obviously got the talent. However, last year at the league finals, we saw multiple champions from multiple schools. Poly had 3, Wilson had 2, Lakewood had a couple, and obviously Milliken had a couple too. So there were good wrestlers everywhere, and a lot of those wrestlers are coming back this year. So every team in the Moore League is going to have somebody to watch who may be able to reach Masters once again. If you want to know more about those winter sports and the winter sports previews, you can find all the previews at the562.org, and you can listen to our weekly podcast called What Up Long Beach, where we're going to break down those league battles game by game, player by player, and storyline by storyline.
Stay tuned to the Long Beach Post and the 562.org for Long Beach State and high school coverage coming at you this week.